Mother.
Chen heir, I have finally secured the throne for you. Why?
You poisonous woman. It was you who tore me and Wanwan apart, forcing her to marry another. I've wanted to kill you for a long time.
You actually killed your own mother for a courtesan.
Jiangmingzhu, you poisonous woman. Give me back my heir.
Who is cursing me? Didn't I die?
Heir, the royal physician. Call the royal physician, your majesty. The emperor is coming with a divine healer. The crown prince will be fine.
Heir. Crown Prince. Wasn't this little one poisoned to death long ago? Could it be? I've been reborn. Indeed. The death of the Crown Prince back then was the deadly feud between me and the Emperor and Empress. Since then, the once filial and obedient Empress has hated me with a passion. After my death, the new Emperor ascended the throne and slaughtered my Jiang clan to the 9th degree. The Crown Prince cannot die. Give me the Crown Prince.
You poisonous woman. What more do you want? If anything happens to my son today, I swear I will never rest until you are dead.
Seize the Crown Prince for me.
Yes.
What are you doing? Heir.
How could anyone harm such a lovely child? The last life-saving pill will have to be given to you.
Poisonous woman, I'll fight you to the death.
Hold her, bring a bowl of yellow wine. Hurry.
Poisonous woman. Alert, the Emperor's hatred is skyrocketing. Approaching.
Who's speaking?
Who dares to harm the royal heir?
Your Majesty, please save heir.
Quickly bring the crown prince over. Empress Dowager, if anything happens to the crown prince, I will not let this go.
Your Majesty, be cautious with your words. Trying to frame me. Without evidence, that won't do.
Empress Dowager, rest assured, I will not wrong any innocent person. Zhongjing, how is the crown prince?
Your Majesty, rest assured, the Crown Prince is fine. He just needs some peaceful rest.
Thank you, Dr. Xue, for saving him.
If I guess correctly, the Empress should thank the Empress Dowager.
What this? How is this possible?
Zhongjing, what exactly is going on?
Your Majesty, the Crown Prince's life was saved because of the heart protection pill.
Heart protection pill impossible. Jiang Mingzhu has always been at odds with my mother, ambitious since I took the throne. She and Jiangsu have been conspiring, constantly opposing me. It's a fight to the death. I remember my mother once said, When the Empress Dowager had a difficult birth, she survived because of the heart protection pill. Now she only has one left. She actually used it to save Yer. How is this possible?
Your Majesty doesn't believe my judgment.
Zhongjing, you misunderstand. I just think. After years of conflict with the Empress Dowager, she actually saved my son.
Your Majesty, I personally saw the Empress Dowager give the heart protection pill to Yer. There's no mistake about this.
I was reckless, please forgive me, Mother.
Yes. I wrongly accused you earlier, Mother. Please punish me, Mother. Thank you, Mother, for saving Yer's life. Once Yer recovers, I will surely take him to Sinane Palace.
Better not. You and your son should stay away from me in the future. I can't bear this burden.
Your son.
Emperor, you must investigate today's matter thoroughly. Give me an explanation.
Yes.
Fangrua returned to the palace. I was truly blinded by greed in my past life, as the Empress Dowager, not enjoying a peaceful life, always scheming with the Emperor. What are we fighting for? I won't fight anymore.
Congratulations, host. Activating the villain redemption system.
Who is speaking?
Who? Every act of kindness towards the Emperor by the host is a redemption of your own life. The Emperor's current hatred towards you is 8. Trust level is 16. If hatred reaches 0, then the host successfully passes the level. But once hatred exceeds 100, the Emperor will become uncontrollable and will kill the host.
What is this? Villain redemption system.
Host every friendly act of yours. If it causes a change in the Emperor, will be rewarded by the system. This time saving the Crown Prince Emperor's hatred -10. Reward high-yield grain seeds, namely sweet potatoes, potatoes and corn with a yield of 10,000 pounds per moo.
I understand. This is heaven guiding me. To improve my relationship with the Emperor. Thinking about it. Although I don't want to fight with him anymore. The past grievances are too deep, if not remedied. Indeed, the situation is still dangerous. Fangrua, call them back. Just now it must be because I was too tired and had auditory hallucinations. Everyone come back.
Your Majesty, please return to the palace and rest.
Mother Empress. Your child has something to say.
Prince Jing, the Empress Dowager, is tired. Please return to the palace and speak later.
Aunt Fangrua, this king is getting you face for Mother Empress's sake. Don't take yourself too seriously just because I'm being polite.
How dare you? Fangrua is an old servant by my side who allowed you to treat her so rudely. If it happens again, I won't forgive you.
Your child wouldn't dare.
Go ahead, what is it?
Mother Empress, you once said, you would no longer interfere in my marriage with one. Even if it means severing this mother-son bond, your child will never give up. All right then. This world already belongs to us. This is our kingdom.
I always keep my word. If I say I won't meddle, I won't. Since the mother-son bond is broken, from now on do as you please. Just remember. Don't blame me later.
Your child will never regret it.
Very good. Fangrua returned to the palace.
Yes.
From now on the Yuan family can focus on pleasure. All those messy affairs, leave them for the emperor to worry about.
If your majesty insists on enforcing the new policies, then this lowly official can only die. To prove my loyalty. Please reconsider, your majesty. Do not abolish the laws of our ancestors. The new policies cannot be implemented, your majesty. It's impossible. Jiangsu. Jiangmingzhu.
Everyone withdraw.
Empress Dowager, those sweet potatoes and potatoes have already been planted on your private estate. By the time of the autumn harvest inspection this year, you'll see the first wave of results.
Good. Send the first harvest immediately to the border. Help General Qin stabilize the morale.
Yes.
To General Qin. Reading your letter feels like basking in the sun. The northern frontier is bitterly cold. You and the border troops have been stationed there for 10 years, ensuring peace within the country. However, the nation's resources are limited. Even regular supplies are hard to maintain. Your situation is very difficult. Now by chance, I have obtained a batch of high-yield grain seeds. In 3 months they will alleviate your predicament. I inform you in advance, please rest assured. All is well, don't worry.
General, what is this? Notify the kitchen, start cooking immediately. Improve the meals for the brothers. Yes, I will go and deliver the order.
Alert. The Emperor's hatred is skyrocketing.
What the hell, I am perfectly fine. Where did I offend the Emperor again?
Alert. The host must quickly reduce the hatred value to ensure survival.
I Ching.
Empress Dowager.
Go quickly and see what happened with the Emperor. Obstructing the new policy. Didn't I already instruct my elder brother? It must be Jiangsu who ignored the advice and acted on his own, stubbornly persisting.
Alert. The Emperor's hatred is skyrocketing, about to break the 100 mark. The host's life is in danger.
Set off for the Taiha Hall.
Yes.
Jiangsu. The new policy is a major plan for the people's livelihood. It concerns the people of the world and the long-term stability of Qi. You keep obstructing. What are your intentions?
Your Majesty, our great Qi governs with filial piety. The ancestral laws cannot be abandoned. If I let your Majesty act recklessly, in the future, how will I face the late Emperor?
You've got some nerve.
Your Majesty, please forgive me. Honest advice is often hard to hear. This old servant only wishes to prevent your Majesty from becoming a ruler who loses his kingdom. Minister Jiang, be careful with your words. Governing the country by filial piety does not allow descendants to reform and adapt. What kind of logic is this? I think this Minister Wei is getting old. His mind is muddled. Some truths he doesn't understand. But it's understandable. You Because this old servant has lived so long, the amount of salt I've eaten is more than the rice you consume. Thus I understand the harm of blindly following old malpractices. As the saying goes, different times call for different measures. You old fool beating around the bush. Is just sheer ingratitude. You, for your own selfish interests, you're taking advantage of your seniority, and even dare to slander the former emperor. What crime should you bear? You want to overturn the ancestors' laws. This old fool deserves to be killed. Not killing him won't appease public anger. Kill him.
You all.
Her Majesty the Empress Dowager has arrived. Paying respects to the Empress Dowager.
All beloved ministers rise.
Thank you, Empress Dowager. Little sister.
When I was abandoned in the mass grave, I didn't see you showing any sibling affection. In this life, if you still insist on courting death, this humble one cannot protect you.
Empress Dowager, why have you come here?
I heard that in today's court session, someone was using my name to oppose the new policies. So I came in to take a look. Jiangsu, do you know your crime? I am asking you a question.
This servant does not know what crime I have committed.
Earlier I listened for half a day and heard Minister Jiang defending the ancestors' laws. It made me feel quite relieved.
Empress Dowager. If we follow the ancestors' laws, the harem must not interfere in politics. Please leave.
Emperor. Nearly half of the court's forces obey me. If you drive me out, it might be hard to handle the consequences.
Empress Dowager. Since the late emperor passed away, you've become increasingly reckless. Colluding with factions, meddling in politics, even trying to control me at every turn, completely ignoring the nation's poverty and the threats from foreign enemies. Do you know if this continues, the Great Qi is in danger?
Of course I know. So I've decided not to fight with you anymore. What? To achieve great things, just having passion isn't enough. Sometimes you need to know how to be flexible. Jiangsu, you keep saying you uphold the ancestral laws and adhere to your duties as a minister. Then I ask you, between ruler and father, who comes first, who comes later?
Naturally, the ruler comes first, and the father later.
If that's the case. When I entered earlier, what did you call me?
This doesn't sound right. Is she here to help the emperor? I heard it clearly. You called me little sister. Minister Jiang, which ancestral law are you upholding? This. And also, when the Empress Dowager spoke, you just stood there stiffly. Which ancestral law is that? Even disregarding the etiquette between ruler and minister, what's the point of talking about upholding ancestral laws? So it's double standards. It's either with me or against me. This is the behavior of a traitor. You dare not slander me. I am the Empress Dowager's brother. Everything I do is to protect her. Why is Jiang Mingzhu suddenly siding with the emperor? Could she have discovered my plan? Impossible. Besides, with that fool Nan Gongchen in my hands, she can't clear herself from me.
Ultimate alert. The Emperor's hatred has stopped increasing.
Strange Jiangsu is biting me. Why has the hatred stopped? Indeed, Jiangsu's reaction. The emperor must have seen through it. He is not under my control. Prime Minister Jiang, since you listened to me so well, I will change my mind. From today onwards, you must fully cooperate with the emperor's new policies. How about that?
Little sister, what do you mean by this?
You oppose the new policies for personal gain. Yet you use my banner. I naturally have to clarify publicly, to avoid future misunderstandings and troubles.
What's going on? So the Empress Dowager is not against the new policies. Yes, it seems. What Jiangsu said is not the Empress Dowager's intention. Good thing we didn't speak out of turn today. Indeed, moreover, Jiang Hui is the Empress Dowager's legitimate brother. Today he feigned illness to avoid the new policy confrontation. Doesn't that indicate the Empress Dowager's stance?
Looking at the minister's reactions, Jiang Mingzhu has indeed taken control of nearly half the court's power. So it seems she really didn't incite opposition to the new policies. Otherwise, today's court would have been out of control.
Is the Empress Dowager in favor of the new policies?
Who said I am in favor of the new policies? I have no intention of interfering in politics. I came today just to make things clear in front of all of you. If you want to oppose, if you want to obstruct, don't use me as a cover.
Mother, you were clearly against the new policy. How can you go back on your word? My uncles and I, we all oppose the new policy.
Who are your uncles? Didn't I make myself clear just now? In this court there are only monarch and subjects, no father and son or brothers. Next time if you mix public and private affairs again, Emperor, deal with it as it should be. Don't look at my face.
Yes.
You. Mother. Have you forgotten what you told me before?
Prince Jing, don't call me mother anymore. You forgot. We have severed our mother-son relationship.
Little sister, do you know what you're saying? This is the court. Why bring up such family matters?
Jiangsu, what did you call me?
I misspoke, please forgive me, Empress Dowager. What's going on? The Empress Dowager actually slapped Prince Jing in public. Prince Jing is her own son, I heard. Prince Jing insisted on marrying a courtesan, a commoner. That's why the Empress Dowager is angry. Mother, stop being unreasonable. Xiaowan is already my princess. Do you really want to estrange me over this? I am your own son.
Son, you forgot. You have severed our mother-son relationship. From now on, the Emperor is my only son.
Empress Dowager, has she really lost heart for Nan Gongchen? Otherwise, why would she speak so openly in court?
Mother, I have already given in to you. Why are you still pushing me? If you push me too hard, I won't be a prince anymore. That's what you said. Empress Dowager, Prince Jing is your only son. You know his temper. If you really quit now, there will be no way to win her back in the future.
It's truly laughable. In my past life, I was actually deceived by you two fools, and it led to the death of my beloved older brother who had always protected me.
In the end, mother and son are still mother and son. Under the heavens, is there any biological mother who wouldn't recognize her own flesh and blood? Empress Dowager, you ultimately still bear the Jiang name.
What do you mean by that, Minister Jiang? I just said moments ago, no one is allowed to wave my banner around. Minister Jiang, are you taking my words as nothing but wind passing by your ears?
Mother, how could you speak like this about uncle? Without the support of the Jiang family, How could you have solidified your position as Empress Dowager?
King Jing, aren't you speaking out of turn? Without me, how could Minister Jiang have risen to his current position?
You mother! Have you forgotten how Minister Jiang once supported you? Without the backing of your maternal family, a woman like you, how could you possibly achieve anything?
Achieve? Achieve what exactly? I am already the most honored woman in this world. Even the Emperor treats me with utmost respect and filial piety. What more could I possibly want?
Mother, you're truly confused. Are you really counting on Nangongjing to take care of you in your old age and see to your burial?
How dare you? You actually spoke the Emperor's name directly.
Empress Dowager, please calm your anger. Your Majesty, please restrain your fury. Yes, this lowly subject has misspoken.
Mother, please quell your anger surely. King Jing didn't mean it.
Your Majesty, there's no need to spare my feelings. If it happens again, feel free to punish without hesitation.
Yes, I will strictly follow Mother's teachings.
See that? This is true maternal kindness and filial piety.
Do you think he genuinely cares for you? He only fears your influence in court. Fears the Jiang family standing behind you.
Such a fool. Yet he has such a formidable mother as the Empress Dowager, planning everything for him.
You fool, you lovesick fool. What merits do you possess to have been born from my womb?
Mother, even if I am not up to par, I was still born from your womb. No matter how good others are, they were not born from you. You will remember after 100 years.
Silence. Is Prince Jing out of his mind? The Empress Dowager is in her prime. How dare you speak such reckless words?
Why is your Majesty so angry? It's just that I have exposed your thoughts.
How could I have given birth to such a scoundrel? Your Majesty, you heard it. The bond between the Empress Dowager and Prince Jing is over. If anyone speaks disrespectfully in the future, you handle it yourself. No need to save face for me. I Ching. Return to the palace.
Yes, farewell, Mother.
Farewell, Empress Dowager.
Minister Wei. In the court, what the Empress Dowager said. What do you two think?
It seems your Majesty is moved.
Indeed. The Empress Dowager's recent actions are unusual. A few days ago, she even used the life-saving pill to save the Crown Prince. Now she publicly distanced herself from Jiangsu in front of the ministers, slapping Prince Jing in the face. It seems the matter of Prince Jing's marriage has truly chilled her heart.
But Prince Jing is her only son. Could it be that she truly prioritizes justice over family? Your Majesty, the case of the Crown Prince's poisoning, all the evidence now points to Sinang Palace.
She is indeed putting on a show.
This, Your Majesty. How wise and formidable the Empress Dowager is. If it were really her doing, how could she leave so many traces?
That's right. Then it seems the Crown Prince's poisoning has nothing to do with the Empress Dowager. Then, what is the Empress Dowager's stance on the new policy?
Hey, even this old minister can't figure it out. After all the new policies are being implemented, that would affect the Empress Dowager's interests. Regarding the Crown Prince's poisoning case, didn't the Emperor promise to give the Empress Dowager an explanation? Why not take this opportunity to visit the Empress Dowager to find out the truth?
Let's head to Sinang Palace.
Minister Jiang, that's really not cool of you to drag us into this. You actually forged the Empress Dowager's decree. What are you talking about? Do you all really think that the Empress Dowager would, for the Emperor, not care about her own son? Exactly. Ask yourselves. After working hard all your lives, but benefiting others, would you be content? So, gentlemen, in a few days, when the Empress Dowager's anger subsides, everything will be back to normal. Maybe by then I still won't have calmed down.
What's there to be angry about? If I got angry every time, I wouldn't survive.
The Empress Dowager's broad-mindedness is a blessing for the Empire.
If I had heard your words before, I would have suspected you of having ulterior motives.
I wonder what's different between then and now. I'm too lazy to beat around the bush with you.
From now on, I don't want to fight for anything. Believe it or not, go ahead and say it. What brings you to see me today?
It's about the Crown Prince's poisoning case. We have some leads. But
It's pointing towards me.
I dare not hide it from you. All the clues we have so far all point to Sinang Palace.
I Ching, take people and assist in the arrest immediately. Hand them over to the Emperor for punishment.
Yes. Mother's straightforwardness makes me ashamed. Thank you, Mother.
Don't thank me yet, I have one more condition. Please tell Mother during the investigation. My people must be involved throughout the process, whatever you find.
Good, I agree.
Very well. As for the new policies,
Empress Dowager, your son is implementing new policies for the sake of the people, for the future prosperity of Qi, and to avoid foreign humiliation. I really cannot retreat from these new policies.
I am not here to dissuade you. But have you thought about why so many opposed in the court today? Why so many opposed?
I know. Implementing new policies has touched too many interests.
It's good that the Emperor knows. Then I will give you 4 words. Proceed gradually. Start with small matters.
But now we face internal and external troubles.
Report. Your Majesty, Empress Dowager. Envoys from Liang have arrived.
Why are they here again?
Indeed, internal and external troubles. Liang, relying on its strong military, comes to Qi every year to demand tribute. Last year they almost took half of our national treasury. Not long ago, why are they here again?
Insatiable desires. Now that Liang and Zheng are at war, I think Liang is treating us as its military granary.
Liang is bullying us for being small and weak. Go. It seems in my past life for personal gain, I depleted our national strength through internal strife. It was extremely foolish.
Congratulations, host. The Emperor's hatred decreased by 10. Trust increased by 10. Reward a big gift package.
Last time the high-yield mixed grains were already quite rare. What is it this time? A 5-shot crossbow. I Ching, come here quickly.
Empress Dowager.
Look at this crossbow.
5 shots.
How about it?
Even the Empress Dowager's divine crossbow can only shoot 3 times. This crossbow has astonishing lethality. If used on the battlefield, military strength can be increased more than tenfold. With such a weapon, why should we fear Liang?
Good, have it replicated immediately. And deliver it to Commander Qin.
Yes.
In the previous life, Qin Chao died in battle during Liang's invasion. This time with this weapon, he will surely sweep away all foreign enemies. Qin Shao, in your last life you were killed by the king of Liang using despicable means. This life I will collect some interest for you and teach that arrogant Liang envoy a lesson.
Why hasn't your emperor appeared yet? I come as a representative of the king of Liang. Such neglect, making me wait long when I return to my country and meet the king. I will certainly report this truthfully. I heard that in your Qi country the hen rules the roost. In this court the Empress Dowager holds sway. If your emperor cannot make decisions, then perhaps call out the Empress Dowager. I would be willing to have a good talk with her. You. The emperor arrives. We pay our respects to the emperor.
Rise, my lords.
The special envoy of the king of Liang greets the emperor of Qi.
Your envoy is too kind. Indeed, I have kept you waiting.
Your Majesty jests. But as an envoy of a superior country, I have always been treated with great respect in all nations. Even the king of Yin once personally came out of his palace to welcome me. So today's events are just a bit unfamiliar. What does the envoy mean? According to protocol, when an envoy visits to see our king, he should first submit a state letter. And after our king's approval, then he may have an audience today. The envoy arrived suddenly. We haven't even blamed the envoy for his rudeness. Yet the envoy preemptively accuses us. What kind of logic is this? The power of our Liang country is far greater than your Qi country. That is the logic. You are merely a vassal state. How dare you put on airs in front of me? Could it be that you want our Liang kingdom to send troops and end up like Jing kingdom? You!
Empress Dowager Qi. The first batch of crossbows can be delivered within 2 days.
Good. Go to the court and announce my decree.
This time the Liang kingdom sent people here, apparently not for a friendly visit, but to provoke us intentionally. Although our Qi kingdom is weaker than Liang kingdom, we still have our pride. How dare you humiliate us like this? Exactly. If you intend to provoke us, you might as well send us a challenge letter. I'll be the first to volunteer for the war, even if I die in battle. I won't tolerate your bird-brained arrogance as an envoy. How dare you utter such outrageous words without fearing, bringing disaster upon your emperor. Your Excellency, please calm down. He's just a rough and uncouth warrior. Why bother arguing with him? Your Majesty, our Qi kingdom's strength pales in comparison to Liang kingdom's. If we were to go to war, we probably wouldn't even have the ability to fight back. We should avoid escalating the conflict, and first find out the intentions of this envoy. It seems there are still some pragmatic wise men in this court after all. Well said, well said. Emperor of Qi Kingdom, I won't beat around the bush with you. Our Heavenly Dynasty Emperor is currently attacking Jing Kingdom, and we are short on food supplies. Therefore the annual tribute has been raised temporarily, and I've been specially ordered to collect it. What? We haven't even repaid last year's debt yet. That's right.
You Liang kingdom are truly bullying us too far.
Decree from the Empress Dowager. Pay respect to His Majesty. Decree from the Empress Dowager. The envoy from the Liang Kingdom has come a long way, so the Empress Dowager wishes to host a banquet in 3 days. Please do not decline, esteemed envoy. What?
What does the Empress Dowager mean by this?
Your Majesty, since the Empress Dowager intends to host a banquet, why not adjourn the court for now, and discuss this matter again in 3 days?
Exactly. There's no point in being stubborn right now. It's better to wait a few days. Perhaps we can come up with a solution.
Your Excellency. Since the Empress Dowager intends to entertain, I am the Empress Dowager's elder brother. Why not let me host the envoy? Let him taste our fine wines and delicacies. With music, dance, and beautiful women, how about that? Great! The Empress Dowager is indeed sensible. Since the Empress Dowager is so gracious, then I, the envoy, will not refuse and will stay a few more days. In these few days, please your majesty quickly prepare the cavalry with provisions and valuables so I can return and report. I, the envoy, will take my leave now.
Mother, what do you mean by this? Is it related to the envoy from Liang?
Indeed, I want to show you something. That will make the Emperor of Liang lose sleep.
Mother, do you know the disparity in strength between our country and Liang?
I naturally know. That's why I need you to cooperate in putting on a good show.
Greetings to the Empress Dowager and the Emperor. Bring it up.
Five consecutive shots. Let me see. Good. I heard the Hunt's crossbows can only shoot twice consecutively. Now that we have such a powerful weapon, why fear the humiliation from foreign enemies? But it would take several days to disassemble and replicate this. And there are only 3 days left until the palace banquet.
Don't worry, Emperor, I have already arranged. A batch of crossbows will be delivered to the palace within 2 days. What the Emperor needs to do in these 2 days is to train a group of experts who can proficiently use these crossbows.
So Mother had already planned this. Alright. Since the envoy from Liang is so blind, he just had to show up at this moment. Then I'll use him to test my blade.
The Empress Dowager has arrived.
Greetings, Mother.
We pay our respects to the Empress Dowager.
The Emperor is excused. All ministers rise.
Thank you, Empress Dowager.
Whose brat is this? Why doesn't he kneel when he sees me?
The Empress Dowager of Qi is indeed so unreasonable. Forget it, our front lines are tight. It's more important to get the military funds. No need to ruin the Emperor's plans over a woman. The special envoy from Liang greets the Empress Dowager of Qi.
Take a seat. Emperor. No wonder our Qi sages call the northerners barbarians. This etiquette is indeed quite inappropriate.
Isn't it said that the Empress Dowager of Qi is ambitious and has always been at odds with the Emperor? But how come these two seem to get along so well?
Mother.
I won't drink your wine.
Mother, if you have any grievances against me, let's discuss it back in the palace. No need to air it in front of a foreign envoy.
Your Majesty, that's not quite right. After all, we are neighboring countries. Why be so distant? As the saying goes, if things are not fair, they will be voiced. With the Empress Dowager acting like this, surely it's not without reason.
The envoy is indeed reasonable. Otherwise, why don't you help me judge envoy?
Please speak, Empress Dowager.
Go ahead, envoy. As the Empress Dowager, I want to order 2 phoenix crowns. Is that reasonable?
That's absolutely reasonable.
Then tell me, envoy. As the Emperor, my word is law. Should promises always be kept?
Empress Dowager.
As the emperor, how can you go back on your word?
Well said. So your majesty, last year you promised to allocate funds to make 2 phoenix crowns for me. When will you fulfill that promise?
Empress Dowager, what I said at the time was, as long as Liang country is willing to return the borrowed money and grain, I will immediately have the phoenix crowns made for you.
But they have already returned the money. Why are you still making excuses? What is the reason for that?
You misunderstood this.
Envoy, no need to say more. I know that your Liang country's ruler is a man of his word. He would never go back on his word and not return the money. What, Envoy, are you saying? That Liang country has no money to return to us because your ruler is at war with Zhang country.
Exactly.
Your Liang country's ruler is foolish. How can you fight a war without money? The principle of supplies preceding troops. He doesn't even know that, so that means you're not here to return the money. Then what are you here for? Your Majesty, I wronged you earlier. It turns out the one who went back on his word is not you. It's Liang country's ruler.
You.
Envoy, this is your fault. Your ruler wants to wage war, I can't control that. But how could you take my phoenix crowns as military funds? If this spreads to other rulers' ears, what kind of chaos would that cause?
Empress Dowager, how can you speak such nonsense? You're being unreasonable, you. You're simply impossible to reason with.
You dare to insult me?
Envoy, say less. Our Empress Dowager has a temper. I am the envoy of the Celestial Empire, you fear her. I do not fear good. Say a few more words. How about it? You which you dare to hit me.
On the soil of our great Qi, no one has ever dared to disrespect me like this.
You which you. Wicked queen, prepare to die.
Mother.
Assassins protect the emperor.
Wicked queen, prepare to die. Protect the emperor. Archers forward. Anyone who dares to offend our great Qi will be killed without mercy.
Fire.
Five-shot crossbow. Qi actually has a 5-shot crossbow.
Greetings, Mother.
Emperor, no need for formalities. The envoy from Liang has left.
He left yesterday after seeing the 5-shot crossbow. He knew I wouldn't give him anything. So he submitted his resignation and left early.
Now the emperor can rest easy. Although the king of Liang is domineering, he is currently preoccupied with his own troubles. He wouldn't dare to easily wage war against Qi. But we still need to speed up the production of the crossbows and send them to the border.
I've already ordered people to work day and night.
Congratulations, host. The Emperor's hatred has decreased by 10 and trust has increased by 10.
Here's a big reward package. It seems this system is not bad. It reduces the emperor's hatred, and I get some good stuff too.
Empress Dowager, something bad has happened.
Can't you let me be happy for a while longer?
Greetings, Your Majesty. Greetings, Empress Dowager.
What's wrong now? Speak.
Yes. Actually, rumors are spreading everywhere in the palace, saying that the Empress Dowager has poisoned all the concubines with a little red, causing the emperor to have few descendants.
Who is spreading these rumors in the palace?
Yes. It was concubine Li who heard it from the second young lady of the Jiang family.
Jiang Ya, that fool. Fortunately, the Emperor's trust in me has just increased.
Alert, alert, the Emperor's hatred is skyrocketing.
You dog daring to slander the Empress Dowager. Drag him out and beat him.
Your Majesty, spare my life, Empress Dowager, spare my life. Your Majesty, spare my life, Empress Dowager, spare my life. Your Majesty, spare my life.
Good for you, Emperor. You've already believed this dog's words, but you're still putting on a show for me.
Warning to the host. The issue of heirs concerns the Emperor's bloodline. If it cannot be resolved quickly, it will trigger the Emperor's strongest killing intent. Not only will it nullify all your previous efforts, but it will also cause the Emperor's hatred to exceed 100.
Stop.
Mother, such a gossipy servant. Just beat to death, no need to get angry over him.
Emperor, do you truly believe in my innocence?
Jiang Mingzhu. In recent years, none of the palace concubines have borne children. Such a grand scheme. Such ruthlessness, who else could it be but you? Do you know I was just starting to let my guard down around you? Empress Dowager, you jest. Empress Dowager just helped me scare away the envoys from Liang and offered many constructive suggestions on the new policies. With such a broad vision, how could you possibly stoop to the level of the harem women?
Sounds convincing. If it weren't for the system, I would have been fooled by you. I Ching, quickly take people to deliver my decree. Have all the concubines come to Sinang Palace immediately. Remember, they must not eat anything before coming. Otherwise, if the imperial physician finds something, don't blame it on me.
Empress Dowager, this servant will first prepare some food and tea for the ladies.
Go ahead.
Jiang Mingzhu wouldn't be so foolish to poison in her own palace in front of me.
Emperor, whether the concubines are poisoned or not. This can be determined by the imperial physician, but the imperial physician might be bribed. Better to invite Xue, the divine doctor, to diagnose to convince everyone. And put the emperor's mind at ease.
Empress Dowager, your straightforward actions are admirable. Let's invite Xue, the divine doctor, to clear mother's name.
This easy Dan can neutralize the 1-point red poison.
Greetings to the Empress Dowager. Greetings to the Emperor.
Is everyone here?
Reporting to the Empress Dowager, Consort Li is still missing.
Everyone please sit.
Thank you, Empress Dowager.
Emperor, I'm too lazy to waste words. Let's interrogate again.
As the Empress Dowager said.
You all don't need to be too formal. Feel free to have some tea and snacks.
Thank you, Empress Dowager. I ran all the way here, I'm so thirsty. Can't drink.
Consort Li, you're so bold. How dare you make noise in front of me?
Once the arrow is shot, there's no turning back.
Today I've offended the Empress Dowager anyway. If I can't take her down in one move, not only me, but even my father might be implicated. I dare not. But for the sake of the Emperor's heirs, I dare not hide it. The Empress Dowager poisoning the Imperial harem. What poisoning? The poisoning is real. No wonder the harem has been barren for so many years. The Empress Dowager poisoning the harem. It must be a rumor. Your Majesty, if the Empress Dowager really poisoned the harem's heirs, why would she save the Crown Prince with the heart protection pill that day? I believe in the Empress Dowager. Consortly, do you think the Empress Dowager is as foolish as you, poisoning her own palace, while also inviting the imperial physician to diagnose?
Consortly, you may rise first. Whether the Empress Dowager really poisoned or not. After the diagnosis, I will decide.
Your Majesty, what the Empress Dowager used is a hidden poison called a touch of red. Ordinary imperial physicians can't detect it.
So, earlier the Empress Dowager suggested inviting Physician Shui to diagnose.
What the Empress Dowager suggested Physician Shui to enter the palace.
Yes, as Consort Li said. The poison, a touch of red, is extremely hidden. If the palace physicians misdiagnose, wouldn't it ruin my reputation? Physician Shui is more reassuring to me.
Why isn't she panicking at all? Is Jiang Yao lying? Deliberately letting me hear. Physician Shui, please diagnose me. Consort Li, do you have no manners? Empress Dowager, are you feeling guilty?
Consort Li, first you spread rumors. Now you're so defiant towards me. Have you ever thought about the consequences?
Empress Dowager, please don't scare me. If the matter comes from someone else's mouth, there's still a suspicion of framing, but it just so happens to come from Jiang Yao's mouth. She is from the Jiang family and your most beloved niece.
How does Jiang Yao know about Yi and Heng? It must be Jiang Su behind the scenes, trying to hold me hostage. So it's my good niece. Since you heard it from her. Your Majesty, why not summon Jiang Yao to confront her directly?
Yes.
Confront directly, then I'm not lying. What am I afraid of besides the entire court and harem? Who doesn't know the Empress Dowager is ruthless, wielding immense power? Even the envoys from Liang mock our country for being henpecked.
Silence.
Your Majesty, forgive me, I spoke out of turn.
The poisoning of the concubines is still unresolved. Who allows you to speak nonsense here?
Your Majesty, forgive me, I know I was wrong. Let's call the imperial physician to check the pulse first.
Get up.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Wait. Your rank is lower than mine, I should be checked first. Why should you be checked first? Consort sister, stop. Don't call me sister, we're not that close. Consort. It's just checking the pulse. Checking first or later is just a moment. Why make a fuss? What are you saying? For example, if I and you fall into the water together, would you save me first and let me drink more water? Your Majesty.
Consort, no mischief in such occasions.
Where am I making mischief? What I said, although blunt, is not without reason. I'm still sitting here. It makes no sense to check other concubines first. Exactly. If anyone is to be checked, it should be the Empress first. After the Empress, it's my turn. Who do you think you are daring to compete here? I dare not.
Strange. How could this be? Strange. How could this be?
Indeed. Dr. Shui, what's wrong with my pulse? Yes, Dr. Shui. What's wrong with the Empress's pulse?
Dr. Shui, what do you mean by this? This system is incredibly accurate, it never makes mistakes. Since the Empress drank the tea, there's definitely no poison in her body. Is it possible that this guy is just a fraud? Dr. Shui, what's the problem? Speak freely.
Forgive me, Empress Dowager. Please be at ease, Your Majesty and Empress. Not only is the Empress unharmed, but she is also in excellent health. It's the perfect time for her to conceive.
Really? Then why haven't I been pregnant these past few years? Dr. Xue, come quickly. Check my pulse.
Congratulations, noble consort. Your health is excellent. It's also a great time for you to conceive.
So sweet. Great, there's no poison. It's my turn, Dr. Xue, check me. Dr. Xue, check me too.
Your Majesty, the health of the concubines is all normal. There are no signs of poisoning. Who's next?
Dr. Xue's diagnosis is never wrong. If there's no poison, then isn't it my problem?
Lady Li, it's your turn now. Why aren't you saying anything?
Please extend your hand.
Lady Li, you don't look so good. Is it possible that in this entire palace only you are poisoned? Only you.
Damn Jiang Yao, he deceived me so badly. Even the Empress and noble consort and these high-ranking concubines are all fine. I'm even less worth the Empress Dowager's effort. It's well known that the Empress Dowager is ruthless. What should I do?
Lady Li.
Oh, Lady Li. Just now you wanted to be first, now it's your turn. Yet you're dilly-dallying, what do you mean? Hurry up, all the sisters are waiting. Yes, yes, Sister Lady Li. The Empress Dowager and the Emperor are still watching. All right, all right.
I report to the Empress Dowager and the Emperor. The second daughter of the Jiang family is brought in. Your servant Jiang Yao greets the Empress Dowager and the Emperor.
Why did you harm me, you wretch? Madam, the poisoner is the Empress Dowager, not me. Did the Empress Dowager hear it's all what she said? It has nothing to do with me, I only care about the royal heir. In a moment of urgency.
So I spread rumors in the harem, throwing mud at me.
Empress Dowager, forgive me. Empress Dowager, spare my life. Your servant knows her mistake. Empress Dowager, spare my life.
Lady Li, what are you saying?
The Emperor and the royal physician are here. Whether poisoned or not, a pulse check will reveal.
What are you afraid of?
Jiang Yao, do you know the crime of slandering the Empress Dowager?
How dare you spread rumors? No, no, my father wouldn't lie to me. They must have been poisoned. It must be you. You bribed Dr. Xue to lie and cover for you.
Outrageous. How dare you accuse Dr. Xue? Guards,
Here.
seize her.
Yes.
Summon Jiang Su.
Yes.
I want to see how he raised his daughter. I want to see whether the Empress Dowager and Jiang Su are truly at odds.
Jiang Su, I intended to let you perish on your own. But since you insist on causing trouble, don't blame me for being ruthless. Jiang Yao, just because a few days ago, the Yuan family didn't grant you the rank you wanted during the selection, you went mad and spread rumors in the harem. You really should mourn that the family is a mud-needed bodhisattva.
The Emperor, the Queen Mother, she really poisoned. Otherwise this palace concubine. Why do you have only one heir now? Xue, the magic doctor, you are a good doctor. How do you explain this?
Evil, shut up. Who let you talk nonsense here?
Father, you hit me. Didn't you make me fight for the throne?
Shut up, you idiot. I let you secretly spread the rumor. Who let you slander the Queen Mother face to face?
Clearly you said the Queen Mother. All depend on you. Only then did you take the position of the Queen Mother now. Why wouldn't she help me?
It's not like that, she's talking nonsense. The Queen Mother, please don't believe it.
Jiangsu, it turns out you're at home. This is how the mourning family is arranged.
Goddess. The Queen Mother, pardon the Emperor, pardon. I immediately put this nonsense rebellious woman brought home to death.
Mother, what do you think?
Queen Mother's little sister. This is all her nonsense. This matter really has nothing to do with the minister.
Jiangsu, what little sister, brother? Don't mention it again in the future. After all, Jia and you are not brother and sister. No wonder you're doing one thing to your face and one thing behind your back. If it weren't for this sincere child to come out today, Jia still win you. Do you have any doubts about the farce of the Emperor today?
My son is ashamed. I disturbed my mother for the words of several stupid women. Mother, rest assured, today's things will be an explanation to the mother.
The Emperor spare his life. The Queen Mother's concubine knew wrong.
The mourning family is not a soft-hearted person. If I spare you today, tomorrow all lavatories will be buckled on the head of the mourning family.
Empress Dowager.
The Emperor.
You give me a break, Queen Mother.
You really need to clean up this harem. Mother's lesson is:
Someone. Take her to the cold palace and await further orders.
Yes.
Your Majesty, have mercy. Your Majesty, please have mercy.
Chinir. Now the Empress Dowager has completely lost her mind. She's actually helping the Emperor everywhere. After this incident, the Empress Dowager and I are also estranged. The Emperor must have seized the opportunity. He is going to take action against us. We must act in advance. You immediately contact the Imperial Army in our hands. Okay, I'll go right away.
Empress Dowager, the Emperor has given concubine Li poisoned wine.
As for Jiang Yao, he was also beaten to death by Jiangsu.
They say a tiger doesn't eat its own cubs. He is indeed a man of great deeds. No wonder I was also deceived by him.
Prince Jing is with him every day. It's probably not good.
Good words can't persuade the doomed ghost whether it's good or not. It's all about fate go down. Everything is fate. In our previous life we even set a wedding date, but because of the Emperor's marriage decree we were separated. Who would have thought now that we have come back to this life, we still missed it. But no matter what in this life, I won't die. You must also live well.
How is the investigation going?
Jiangsu did indeed give the Empress Dowager a bit of red, but for some reason the concubines were not poisoned. Presumably, the Empress Dowager must have secretly changed the medicine.
Yes, it must be so. It seems that those past mistakes were not all the Empress Dowager's original intentions, most likely. She was bewitched by that scoundrel Jiangsu. It seems that this Jiangsu cannot be kept.
The Emperor's hatred value has returned to its original position, and on the original basis -5. Trust value +5. The host successfully reversed and resolved the crisis. Obtain 10 marrow cleansing pills that can enhance physical fitness. And eliminate hidden diseases.
All go down. Marrow cleansing pills can eliminate hidden diseases. Great. Qingxiao has been fighting for years and is covered in wounds. This will come in handy.
Empress Dowager, the guards just reported. Regarding the Crown Prince's case, the Emperor's guards are personally interrogating. They've uncovered a mastermind. It's from Consort Ping's palace.
Just thinking about her whining and her frail demeanor gives me a headache. In the previous life, both the Empress Dowager and the Emperor died. After Nan Gongchen ascended the throne, he and Jiangsu turned against each other, fighting to a standstill. The ultimate winner turned out to be the seemingly honest consort Ping and her son.
The Empress Dowager advised me to implement the new policies gradually. She makes it sound easy, but look at those greedy parasites. How can I tolerate them?
In the 3 counties of Jibei, they've uncovered thousands of acres of hidden fields. This is the report from the land inspection officer of Shandong. But yesterday I heard that this officer drowned in the Chao River 3 days ago.
They're resorting to such underhanded tactics.
It seems the Empress Dowager anticipated these obstacles. That's why she advised you to proceed gradually. Yes, I understand. Implementing new policies is difficult, but I never imagined these people would go to such extremes for their own selfish gains.
Next month's autumn inspection tour. Since the Empress Dowager said she won't go, I'll personally inspect the sites. I want to see what tricks they can pull right under my nose. You two prepare to accompany me.
Yes.
Look at you all worn out. Didn't you say this year's autumn inspection wouldn't leave the palace?
Do you think I wanted to come?
Alert, alert, system notification. The Emperor will encounter an assassination attempt during the autumn inspection tour. The host must accompany to provide assistance.
In the previous life during this autumn inspection, the Emperor was indeed assassinated. At that time, after much investigation, all the clues were clearly cut off. Yet everyone suspects it was me. Who would have thought this time? It really wasn't arranged by me.
Is Her Majesty all right? This trip was rushed. I forgot to bring your usual tea. It's not far from Zuasian Lu. Perhaps I should go buy some.
Zuasian Lu. Yes, that year. There was a clue pointing to Zuasian Lu, but it was all overlooked this time. I must go see what's strange there.
Your Majesty, this year the north has a severe drought. Grain production has significantly decreased, almost half less than previous years.
It's actually that much less.
How about the mixed grain seeds I gave you last time?
Master, I have already asked the farmers on the estate. The yield per acre is indeed 10,000 gene.
Really, that's great. Go tell the estate manager when the Empress Dowager and the Emperor pass by the estate. We will stop to take a look.
Yes.
Take your life, dog Emperor.
Mother. Call the royal physician quickly. Mother, hold on. Empress Dowager. She took a sword for me. How is the Empress Dowager's injury? Speak quickly. If the Empress Dowager's condition is delayed, I will have your head.
Your Majesty, calm your anger. Empress Dowager, may I examine the Empress Dowager's wound?
At a time like this, why worry about formalities? It's urgent to treat the Empress Dowager's injury. Hurry.
Yes. Your Majesty, rest assured.
Ouch. I'm in so much pain.
Mother, how are you? You must hold on. I won't let anything happen to you.
Your Majesty, the pain from my wound is unbearable. Don't hide it, tell me. Am I dying?
How is the Empress Dowager's injury?
Empress Dowager, her injury.
Someone take this quack out of here.
Your Majesty, please calm down. The Empress Dowager's injury is just a scratch.
What?
It seems the Empress Dowager was wearing some kind of protective armor. So despite the heavy impact and spitting blood, it's actually just a scratch.
Yes, I did wear a golden silk vest. I almost forgot, Doctor. Now that you mention it, my wound doesn't seem to hurt as much.
Since the Empress Dowager is fine, I can rest assured. Mother, please rest well. I will go interrogate the assassin now.
Congratulations, host. The Emperor's hatred decreased by 20. Trust increased by 20. Rewarded with 2 golden silk vests.
Two. It seems I took this hit and really moved the Emperor. But who was it that pushed me then? Your Majesty, since you decided to continue the inspection for safety's sake, you should wear this.
This is the golden silk vest the Empress Dowager wore that day. This time. If it weren't for this treasure, the Empress Dowager would have been dead. Such a precious thing. She actually wants to give it to me, Empress Dowager.
Your Majesty, you have great ambitions and care for the people. You are a good emperor. The stability of our Chi people all depends on you. You must not have any accidents. Put it on quickly.
Maybe I should.
Your Majesty, I don't like to pull and tug. It's not proper.
Yes, thank you, Mother.
Congratulations, host. The Emperor's hatred decreased by 10. Trust increased by 10, rewarded with red cannon.
Red cannon. It's really heaven's blessing for our chi. You keep it, find craftsmen to replicate it tomorrow.
Yes.
Now come drink with me.
Young Master Nangong, where are we heading? Yes, in my humble opinion. The market over here is bustling. Why don't we go check it out? Hey.
Let's go here. It's a place where people from all over come and go. All sorts of folks are here. Look how lively it is.
Hey, I told you to take a look. Me, could I really hold it? Young Master Nangong never carries money when he goes out. How much did you bring? I don't have any money. If I had money, would I still be mooching off you every day? You stingy old man. The rich man is coming. What rich man? Young Master Nangong, wait for me. Young Master Nangong, this spot is not good.
Decide. I really don't see what's wrong with it.
Young Master, look at all the people coming and going. As soon as they enter, they'll see us this. It doesn't suit your status. Yes, young Master. Let's change places.
This spot is good. The view is open. Hey.
Young Master Nangong, this spot is not good either.
How is it not good?
Young Master, let's talk over here. Upstairs. Your surname is Nangong. The south is auspicious. If you sit on the south side, you'll surely meet a noble person. Turn misfortune into blessing.
Mother. It's true, the south is auspicious for meeting noble people. Isn't that a coincidence?
Madam Nangong, what a coincidence. It's such a coincidence.
Really, what a coincidence. 3 poor devils eating at Zuasian Lu. So coincidentally met me. Forget it, that system made me a lot of money. I'll treat you 3 to a good meal. An invitation is not as good as a chance meeting. Since you're here, don't be shy. Everyone sit down. Waiter, order.
Madam, what would you like to order?
Give us all your best wine and dishes. One by one I'm treating today. Don't save on my account.
Got it. I don't care who he is. If they know what's good for them, they'll get out here. No way, sir. That's against the rules. What rules? I am the rules. Keep yapping and I'll tear down your tavern. Whose spoiled brat is this? This time they've really messed with the wrong person. If you know what's good for you, get out of here. Don't make me do it myself. I'm dying. Where did this beauty come from? All the wives and concubines in my mansion combined can't compare to a single finger of hers.
Whose kid is this? Daring to cause trouble at Zuasian Lu. This Zuasian Lu was the former emperor's property. Later it fell into someone's hands. Definitely not an ordinary person.
I am the Prince of Gongjing.
If the Prince of Gongjing is beaten, the tavern owner will definitely show up. Little brat. You came just in time.
So it's him. The Gongjing princess is notoriously difficult. Even the emperor gives her some leeway. Perhaps you've forgotten. The Liang envoy slapped in the face. You're right with this troublemaker here. We can eat and drink in peace. See that money bag? Yes, let's order on our side. Not causing them any trouble. Emperor here.
You two old guys.
Nangong young master, that Gongjing princess. Last year at the palace banquet, the crazy incident you've forgotten. That Gongjing princess is so arrogant, it's all because back then the Gongjing prince died saving the new emperor. Yes, if we deal with the young one, the old one will definitely come.
Right, this matter is best left to Madame Nangong, most appropriate.
Oh, that's right.
Come on. Give me the most expensive wine and dishes in your shop.
Sir, please sit. What kind of men? Really shameful. You dare hit me. It should be Madame Nangong. Who can mess with her? What are you standing there for? Hurry and get 2 bottles of good wine. Yes.
Hold it. Go back and tell your boss. Every debt has its debtor, every grievance its cause the damages. Charge them all to the account of Gongjing Palace. And also our food and drinks today are on this brat's tab. Consider it compensation for emotional distress.
Sir, when traveling, harmony brings wealth. Today's expenses are on the house. Let's just be friends. No wonder you're the top innkeeper in the capital. So good at handling things.
No way. I insist Gongjing Palace pays.
No, don't you see this ancestor is here to pick a fight today?
Yes, although the Empress Dowager is a bit domineering. She wouldn't make such unreasonable demands. What is she up to?
Madame Gongjing Palace is not something we merchants can afford to offend.
If you dare not ask them for money, I'll do it for you. Hey you. Go back and bring money to redeem your prince. If you're short even a penny, I'll chop off one of his fingers.
When did she learn all this? Oh dear, it's all from that warrior Qin Shao.
Bring the wine.
Master.
Today Gongjing Palace is treating drink up.
Master's behavior is unusual today. There must be a reason, yes. Innkeeper, bring the wine.
I say you men are just letting this woman cause trouble. I heard the Gongjing princess. Even the emperor gives her some leeway. Oh, you're done for.
Just bring the wine, stop babbling. Or I'll smash this lousy inn.
Who dares to cause trouble in my Zuasian pavilion?
Prince Zhou. Princess Ping, oh Princess Ping. It seems you and your son have been hiding deep.
Your son greets the Empress Dowager, greets the emperor. Empress Dowager.
Prince Zhou established his residence just 2 years after leaving the palace. In such a prime location, he managed to acquire such a vast property. Truly a man of capability.
Your praise is too kind, mother. This inn was actually purchased by me in recent years. After all having left the palace, one must have some ventures of their own.
Is that so?
You always seem so meek. I was constantly worried about you, never expected you to be so capable. Well done.
Such capability truly reaches the heavens. Even the former emperor's property could be bought.
I admit my fault. This inn was actually left by the former emperor for my mother to support her.
That explains it. It would have been better to speak openly. It's not such a big deal. Why all the secrecy? It only makes people think you and your mother are up to no good.
Your teachings are correct, mother.
You should stop calling me mother. You have your own mother. I don't care for another son. The late emperor was truly devoted to that vile Ping concubine, planning so far ahead for her, deceiving everyone.
Prince Zhou and his mother are indeed not simple properties like Zuixian Lu, would never be given without the late emperor's favor. Moreover, since it was given by the late emperor, what an honor and favor it is. Why would Prince Zhou hide it?
I wonder who is so bold. It turns out to be the Empress Dowager. Bold indeed, to not kneel before the Empress Dowager and the Emperor. The widow of Prince Gongjing greets the Empress Dowager and the Emperor.
Prince Gongjing died saving the late emperor. He has my gratitude. No need for formalities. Rise. Thank you, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Empress Dowager.
No need to thank me. I didn't tell you to rise.
Empress Dowager, what do you mean by this?
Who told you to have such a good son? Even I dare to provoke.
Yao Zhu Jiangming Zhu. You dare to hit me.
Since the late emperor passed away, no one has dared to point at me like this, calling my name directly. No wonder you could give birth to such a child. If you don't believe in evil, just try. The emperor will indulge you. I won't.
Your Majesty, are you just going to watch me being beaten and humiliated? Don't forget, my husband died saving the late emperor. Even if the late emperor were alive, he would treat me with great respect.
Prince Gongjing did die saving the late emperor, but you don't need to keep mentioning it every day, as if you want to surpass the imperial power. If that's the case, what about those soldiers who died for the country? How about the meritorious ones? Wouldn't they trample on the national laws?
This, Your Majesty, it's all my fault. It's all because of my unfortunate fate, losing my husband and not being able to keep my daughter. A few days ago, I heard the Empress is pregnant again. She is indeed blessed. Poor my Yuer. My ill-fated Yuer.
Princess, please accept my condolences. It was the will of heaven back then. The late emperor arranged the marriage. Even the emperor couldn't decide.
Accepting condolences is easy for you to say. It's not you who lost your husband and daughter.
This if that's the case.
Let the Empress pay for my daughter's life. How about that?
this?
What dare to do but not dare to admit?
I don't understand what you're saying.
This foolish woman wants to poison the Empress and the Crown Prince. I thought you were just resentful. Now I think. But you were used as a pawn by Princess Ping and her son. Then don't blame me. I'll break this pawn first at last year's palace banquet. You got drunk and publicly offended the Empress and almost strangled the Crown Prince. Afterwards you wailed and cried, saying your husband died saving the late Emperor and your daughter died because of the Emperor. Even the Emperor was cornered by your words and didn't punish you. What a pity. Today you've offended me.
Please calm down, Mother Empress. Princess Gongjing has lost her husband. And her daughter, she's been depressed all day. That's why her temper is so strange. Please forgive her, Your Majesty and Mother Empress.
Speaking of your daughter, she ran away in anger because she didn't marry the Emperor. Where is the discipline of your Gongjing palace? How dare you shout everywhere and blame the Empress? Even I feel ashamed for you.
You're lying. If it weren't for Chuero, the one who married the Emperor would be my daughter.
It was the late Emperor who arranged the marriage between the Emperor and the Empress. If you want to blame the late Emperor. What does it have to do with the Emperor? And even less to do with the Empress. For your daughter's sake. Should these two defy the imperial decree?
Please calm down, Empress Dowager. The princess was indeed heartbroken because the Emperor married someone else, so she was overly sad and was violated.
And eventually committed suicide.
Such a tragic end, not to mention the princess. Even my mother couldn't bear it.
My daughter. You wicked woman. In what way can you compare to Princess Ping? I'll kill you, Master.
Mother.
Empress Dowager.
Master.
Mother, are you okay? Princess Gongjing, how dare you attempt to assassinate the Empress Dowager? You're audacious.
So what? Who told her to mention my daughter? Besides, she's not hurt, is she? The Emperor even wants to kill me, the princess. Don't forget, my prince died saving the late Emperor. If you kill me, you're just ungrateful. Ha ha ha.
What if I scar your face? What could the Emperor do to me?
You wouldn't dare.
How ridiculous. You, a mere subject's wife, dare to stab me. Yet I wouldn't dare harm you. Perhaps you haven't heard of my ruthless reputation.
My prince was. Your prince died saving the late Emperor.
You better not mention the late Emperor. Mentioning him just infuriates me. He always claimed to cherish me. Yet he handed over the Zuasian Tower to that Ping consort. He truly broke my heart. You think only you can be heartbroken, only you can go mad.
Jiang Mingzhu. So you can be heartbroken too. A woman as vile and domineering as you, the late Emperor would never have liked. You were just a pawn in his hands.
Princess, watch your words.
Princess Gongjing, what if I kill you? Would the emperor kill his own mother for you?
Empress Dowager, you mustn't, Princess Gongjing. After all, she's the widow of Prince Gongjing and has lost her daughter. So what you're doing?
Shut up, I Ching. Anyone who dares to come closer, throw them off the building.
Yes. Jiang Mingzhu, what are you doing?
Princess Gongjing, your crimes are heinous. Last year at the palace banquet, you nearly killed the crown prince. Today you dared to assassinate me. Didn't you say? Even the emperor dares not punish you. Fine. Then I have no choice but to kill you myself, this scourge.
Mother.
I Ching. Princess Gongjing dares to assassinate me. Bring the men. Immediately raid the Gongjing palace.
Yes.
Mother.
If Princess Gongjing is not eliminated today, she will be a threat to the crown prince in the future. As a ruler, one must love the people like one's own children, but also be decisive. When it's time to cut the weeds, do not be soft-hearted. For today's events, the emperor can blame me. After all, my reputation is already out there. Who can do anything about it? The emperor need not say more. How can I allow others to interfere with my actions?
All these are memorials impeaching the Empress Dowager. When we need their ideas, they are never this enthusiastic.
Is Princess Gongjing their mother or something? Everyone wants to seek justice for her. Back at the palace banquet, she humiliated me like that and almost strangled the crown prince. All the ministers were there. Why didn't they seek justice for the crown prince then?
Mother is right. Princess Gongjing doesn't even respect me. When the crown prince ascends the throne, she will respect him even less. Mother's plan is decisive indeed for Eir, to eliminate a major threat.
Your Majesty, Mother previously saved the crown prince with a heart-protecting pill and took a knife for you during the autumn inspection. This time she is even more far-sighted. For Eir to eliminate the threat, you must not.
But now the ministers are more enraged than when they opposed the new policies. Their momentum is even stronger.
Uncle, that Princess Gongjing is really annoying. Isn't it just right for Mother to kill her? Why are you secretly having people impeach Mother? Isn't this helping King Zhou? What do you know? It's all for you. Since we have to raise the matter, of course we must take the Queen Mother and the Emperor's fault. This is called famous. Oh. I understand, haha. You know shit, you idiot. Newspaper Marshal. What's the matter? Recently, early in the morning, the Empress Dowager was attacked by the civil and military forces of the Manchu dynasty. What was impeached? A group of young people. Who dares to touch the Queen Mother? Lao Tzu destroyed his family. Yeah. Thanks to the Queen Mother's trouble to get food. Brothers in the army don't go hungry. These people have no conscience. And yesterday we repelled the harassment of Liang. It's all because of the 5 crossbows. It was all built by the Queen Mother with money from her own private treasury. The Queen Mother worked hard to secure the frontier, only in exchange for domestic peace. And those Boers. But only as self-interest. There is no distinction between right and wrong. What does the commander want the brothers to do? Although you ordered the commander. Despite your orders, you guard the border, Luqian. Arrange the Black Army ahead of time with me. Return to Beijing for debriefing. Yes. Pearl has me in. No one wants to hurt you half a point.
The production of the Empress Dowager's red cannon went very smoothly. It will be handed over to Qin Shui soon.
Good. Participating in the mourning home. When the mourners take out this red cannon, only then did you know the means of the mourning family?
Jiang Mingzhu, you're really tough.
I wanted to use Princess Gongjing to hold the Emperor hostage, but now, not only did the Gongjing Palace decline, it also made the Emperor suspicious of us.
No. Jiang Mingzhu and Nan Gongqing, if you don't continue to fight, the years of planning between the first emperor and my palace, wouldn't it be a failure? Can't wait any longer. The emperor won't do it for Princess Gongjing to have Jiang Mingzhu pay with her life. But what if it's for his mother? Consort Chu.
Right, with the famine raging everywhere. I'll arrange for the wet nurse to blend in with the refugees and sneak into the capital.
What did you say? Those crops yielding 1,000 pounds per acre, right under your nose, were taken away, seeds and all. What have you been doing?
I have failed the Emperor's trust. Please punish me, Your Majesty.
It's not just me you've failed, but the people of the realm. With famine everywhere, the people are waiting for the court's relief grain to save their lives. Why aren't you looking for it? If it's not recovered, I'll have your heads.
Your Majesty. This is from Her Majesty the Empress Dowager.
What are you kneeling for? Get up and see.
This yields 10,000 pounds per acre. How is this possible? Indeed, in all my years, I've just heard of 1,000 pounds per acre. 10,000 pounds per acre, unheard of. Yes, yes.
Unheard of yet absolutely true.
Mother, what is this?
Your Majesty, these are sweet potatoes. But the highest yield was only 1,000 pounds.
Your Majesty, it's indeed 10,000 pounds per acre. I feared the villagers might exaggerate, so I personally dug 2 acres to confirm.
Really? Good. Excellent.
Now the people will be saved. Yes, great.
Your Majesty, I've already tested planting over 1,000 acres. I believe the news of the bountiful harvests from various estates Your Majesty and the ministers must have seen. Aside from military needs, the remainder should barely get us through this year's famine, though it won't let the people eat their fill. But it's not like people are starving to death.
That's great.
The grain yield is so high, and it can be harvested 4 times a year if it's promoted nationwide. Our great Qi will never face famine again.
Mother, I, as the emperor, for the sake of the people, and for all the soldiers, thank you, Mother.
I, as a subject, for the sake of the people, and all the soldiers, thank the Empress Dowager.
I have only done what I could. This world still belongs to the people. Since we are supported by the people, we naturally should ensure they live a good life. With the people's support, the emperor can truly secure his throne. All rise.
Thank you, Empress Dowager.
Emperor with weapons, troops, and provisions. Do you have the ambition to unify the Central Plains and become an emperor for the ages?
Mother, I have long had this ambition.
Good, since that's the case. I will entrust these grains to you. The rest is for you and your ministers to handle.
Mother, this is your achievement. I dare not claim it.
Emperor, since you call me mother. It's not claiming what mother would be so clear with her son. Enough, no need to say more. I Ching returned to the palace.
We bid farewell to the Empress Dowager.
I bid farewell to Mother.
Emperor, the future of Great Qi. Looks inexperienced. Your Majesty. There is a woman who claims to be your wet nurse Zhang Ma. Is seeking an audience outside what? You're saying someone framed the Empress Dowager for the death of Consort Chu.
Yes. I have been hiding here, just waiting for the right moment to see the Emperor or the Empress Dowager. But a few days ago I saw your former wet nurse Zhang Ma. It was her who betrayed Consort Chu. So I suspect someone must be eager to make a move.
The late Emperor was indeed a master strategist. To go to such lengths for a woman like her, ruining a precious life. Everyone knows my relationship with the Empress Dowager. If I were to escort you into the palace before even meeting anyone, it would arouse the Emperor's suspicions. Follow me.
Yes.
Why act now? Lady Ping has already made her move. Opportunity knocks but once. The Empress Dowager and the Emperor are on the verge of a fallout. We strike when they least expect it, and reap the benefits. Great uncle, once I ascend the throne, I'll appoint you as the Grand Protector of the nation. Yes, then I thank your Majesty. You fool, you think you're fit to be Emperor.
Alert! Alert! The Emperor's hatred is skyrocketing. All our previous efforts have gone up in smoke.
It seems Nanny Zhang has entered the palace. Now it's my turn to make an entrance. I Ching, keep a close eye on Jiangsu and Nangongchen. Report any suspicious activity to the Emperor immediately to avoid implicating the entire Jiang family.
Yes. Your Majesty, it was Jiang Mingzhu who personally poisoned and killed the imperial concubine. I have endured humiliation all these years just to enter the palace today, to reveal the truth to your Majesty, and avenge the imperial concubine.
Really? It was the Empress Dowager.
Your Majesty, I dare not speak a single false word. The imperial concubine instructed me back then, before your Majesty took the throne, not to reveal a single word. Otherwise that vicious woman Jiang Mingzhu would surely harm your Majesty.
Nanny Zhang, how did you come to the capital?
Your Majesty, I begged Lady Ping. The imperial concubine had taken good care of her in the past. I thought when you were young. She was also raised at her knees for several years. The old slave thought, she certainly won't harm you.
You do believe in Ping Toffee?
Yes. Send someone to keep an eye on the nurse.
Every move. Keep an eye on anyone's contact.
The Emperor does not believe in the nurse.
Things happen too coincidentally. Just after the impeachment of 100 officials over there, Sister Zhang immediately came out to identify the Queen Mother. If it was before, forget it. Things happen so much. How can I only listen to one side of the story? Convicted the Queen Mother.
Your Majesty, the secret guard placed in the Wancho Palace before today never received any news from the nurse.
Ping Toffee mother and son. So capable.
How did the hate value stop growing? It seems the Emperor is still to Ping Toffee's mother and son. Got suspicious. Ping Toffee, that idiot. I really don't know what the first Emperor saw in her. I can't believe I tied up with concubine Chu. Calculus.
Alarm, alarm. The Emperor's hatred value rises again. The Emperor found new evidence.
Master Chin, do you know? What are you talking about yourself? The Emperor's letter. It is indeed written by the first Emperor himself. The first Emperor's dragon ruled to heaven, worried about the Queen Mother's power to hold the Emperor hostage, more afraid of you being blinded, so leave this letter. The truth about the day of the death of Imperial concubine Chu.
The Queen Mother, the poisoned woman. Luckily, I'm still so hesitant.
If your Majesty does move the Queen Mother, how should Qin Wang explain?
Then take advantage of Qin Wang's class to return to the court. My mother's revenge cannot but be avenged.
Qin Shui not found yet? No news at all. Maybe he's already dead. Can't afford to wait, the opportunity won't last. Now all the officials are impeaching, plus the wet nurse's testimony and the arrangements made by the late Emperor for us. The Emperor can't help but believe Jiang Mingzhu. I wonder how many more days you can be smug. Master, it's just a pity for Jiang Mingzhu. She could never have dreamed that the late Emperor truly loved you. No matter how beautiful or noble she was, she couldn't move the late Emperor's heart. Whether it's Jiang Mingzhu or Consort Chu, they were just pawns laid out by the late Emperor for us to pave the way. These two were fighting for favor to the death. Isn't it laughable?
Master, Jiangsu and Nandongchen attempted a rebellion. Detected by the Emperor, they have all been executed.
These two fools, I was counting on them to muddy the waters.
Jiang Hui exposed Jiangsu and Prince Jing's rebellion. What do you two think?
Your Majesty, their actions were beyond the Empress Dowager's control. This matter has nothing to do with the Empress Dowager. Moreover, Jiang Hui has merit in exposing them. The entire Jiang family should not be implicated.
As a son, how can I not avenge my mother's death? But the Empress Dowager's contributions to the state and the people cannot be erased so easily. I'm just discussing the matter as it is. How can I throw mud at her?
It was you. Who said I killed Consort Chu?
Every word I said is true. Please, Your Majesty, investigate clearly.
What if I don't admit it?
Minister Chun holds a letter handwritten by the late Emperor. What else does the Empress Dowager have to say?
Old Minister Chen, you've hidden deeply.
Empress Dowager, forgive me. This is the late Emperor's will. I dare not disobey.
The late Emperor was quite the schemer, thanks to old Master Chen. Your loyalty is unwavering. So now the evidence is clear. The Emperor wants to kill me, to avenge his mother. Emperor, do you know why you can't defeat me? Because when I decide to eliminate a threat, I act swiftly and decisively, without any hesitation.
Empress Dowager, do you really think I dare not kill you?
General Qin Shao has arrived.
No wonder the Empress Dowager is so confident. Announce.
Announce the arrival of King Qin. Your servant Qin shall greets the Emperor. Greets the Empress Dowager.
General, you may rise.
Thank you, Emperor.
However, I don't recall summoning you back to court.
Your Majesty, forgive me, as recently Liang Kingdom launched a massive attack on our borders.
What?
Your Majesty, rest assured, they have already been repelled by our forces. This is all thanks to the Empress Dowager, who timely sent provisions, stabilizing the army's morale, and expedited the production of the first batch of crossbows, delivered promptly to the border, boosting our military strength and morale.
Wasn't the first batch of crossbows not yet completed?
Yes. Indeed, they were not yet completed. And the state treasury is empty. Where did these provisions come from? Provisions were the sweet potatoes and potatoes the Empress Dowager experimented with. I beg your Majesty to forgive this old servant for deceiving the throne.
Old master. What do you mean by this?
Your servant has failed your Majesty's trust. As per the late Emperor's instructions, conceal the truth from your Majesty, leading your Majesty to misunderstand the Empress Dowager.
You dare forge the late Emperor's handwriting?
No, your servant dares not. The late Emperor's handwriting is indeed genuine, but what's written in this letter is not the truth.
Are you saying that my mother was not killed by the Empress Dowager?
Your Majesty, please investigate thoroughly. Consort Chu was not killed by the Empress Dowager, and the one the late Emperor cherished the most was neither the current Empress Dowager nor Consort Chu, but
Who?
it was Consort Ping.
So, the late Emperor went to such lengths for this woman, exhausting himself to weave such a vast web, deliberately elevating the Empress Dowager just to control me, so that I and the Empress Dowager would fight each other, while Consort Ping and her son would reap the benefits. How utterly ridiculous. Consort Ping, I've underestimated you all this time.
Your Majesty, I don't understand what you're saying.
Consort Ping, you're so stubborn. Only because the late Emperor paved the way for you. Now that Minister Chun has confessed, your continued defiance is truly disgusting.
Your Majesty, I've never even met Minister Chen. I really don't know why he's accusing me. When your Majesty was young, you spent a few years under my care. What kind of person I am, others may not know, but surely the Emperor does. Now, listening to others' provocations, you come to question me.
This old minister has seen the consort.
Minister Chen. So you've really sided with Jiang Mingzhu. But all we want is to live in peace. Why can't you just leave us alone?
Consort, your words are mistaken. If it weren't for your relentless pressure, determined to bring the Empress Dowager to her death, this old minister would not have gone against the late Emperor's will and revealed the truth.
Minister Chen, you really are helping that little darling Jiang Mingzhu. When the late Emperor was alive, she was already arrogant and extravagant. Now that the late Emperor has passed, and the current Emperor is young and weak, there's no one who can control her anymore.
Why is the imperial concubine inciting the Emperor? Although the Empress Dowager has a bad temper, She is a remarkable woman who is upright and cares for the country and its people. Her insight and talent surpass those of ordinary people. I also had misunderstandings about the Empress Dowager before, but after experiencing so much, now I am completely convinced. I absolutely cannot stand by and watch a remarkable woman like the Empress Dowager who has contributed to the country and been beneficial to the Emperor be harmed by your underhanded tactics.
Your Majesty, I am just a woman from the inner palace. How can I argue with these important court officials? If you insist on slandering me today, I have no choice but to die to prove my innocence.
Mother, what are you doing?
My son, I have raised the Emperor for many years. Now he listens to an outsider's words and comes to slander and doubt me. I am at a loss for words. Now I have no choice but to die to prove my innocence.
Brother, even someone as kind and gentle as the imperial concubine has been driven to suicide by you. Then don't blame my uncle for raising an army in rebellion. I'm telling you, you'd better release them immediately. Otherwise, my mother.
What will happen to me?
Mother,
You raised an army in rebellion, such a serious crime. Who let you out? Mother, brother, please calm down. It was me. I deserved to die 1,000 deaths. I couldn't bear to see my brother suffer in prison, so I let him out. Mother, don't you understand? Prince Zhou and the imperial concubine are the ones who truly care for me, unlike my brother, who always claims to be brothers. Yet you threw your own brother into the dungeon.
You raised an army in rebellion, and now you blame him for throwing you in the dungeon.
Mother, please calm down and take care of your health.
Brother. No wonder Mother doesn't treat me the same as before. It turns out it's because of your interference. Your pretentious behavior is truly disgusting.
Your Majesty, the Empress Dowager has always held great power. With the support of the Grand General, I understand why you are close to her. But Your Majesty, you shouldn't misunderstand me just because of the Empress Dowager. You should also remember, I raised you for several years in place of your mother. Even if I haven't contributed much, I have certainly put in hard work.
Lady Ping. If you hadn't poisoned Lady Chu,
How would the Emperor have come under your care?
What nonsense are you talking about? I never asked the Emperor to repay me.
it's best that you didn't. After all, the last one who sought repayment for her favors, Lady Gongjing, just died tragically under my blade.
Jiangmingzhu, you are truly insane. The late Emperor will never forgive you.
Who needs his forgiveness? Moreover, even if he wanted to forgive me, I wouldn't be willing to forgive him.
Mother. You are becoming more and more outrageous. You dare to kill even my father's benefactor. And in front of all the officials, you slapped the envoy from Liang. Such ferocity and tyranny. You are utterly embarrassing me.
A fool who can't be put on the stage. I haven't even started to despise you, yet you dare to despise me. If you really have any backbone, don't call yourself my son in the future.
Who would want a shrewish mother like you? Look at Lady Ping. She truly embodies the image of a mother. Take a good look at yourself. You don't even come close to her. No wonder father doesn't like you.
Nan Gongchen, you have some nerve. The Empress Dowager is decisive in her action. Even the enemy's envoys respect her. All the officials, civil and military, admire her. What kind of person are you to dare speak to the Empress Dowager like that?
You.
Very well. You want Ping Consort to be your mother, don't you? Then I shall grant your wish. Attendance, yes. Announce my decree to the world. Adopt Nan Gongchen under Ping Consort's name. From now on, you have nothing to do with me.
Chinair, she doesn't want you. I want you. People often say even a tiger doesn't eat its own cubs.
Jiang Mingzhu, you are truly venomous.
No matter how venomous I am, I'm not as wicked as you. It was you who killed Consort Chu. Yet you pin it on me.
You're lying. Am I lying? You'll know when you see this person.
Aunt Qing Shui, you're alive.
Qing Shui greets the emperor. I've endured humiliation for many years. Finally, this day has come. I beg the emperor to seek justice for Consort Chu and avenge her.
Aunt Qing Shui, tell me quickly. How did my mother die that year?
It was her. She poisoned Consort Chu and killed her. How dare you lie, emperor? She must have been bribed by Jiang Mingzhu to come here and frame me.
Even if the whole world betrays my mother, Aunt Qing Shui would never.
I thank the emperor for his trust, but I have more evidence. Emperor, this is the last letter written by Consort Chu herself. You'll understand once you see it.
Come arrest Ping Consort and her son.
Yes.
Who dares? Your Majesty, if you lay a finger on us today, tomorrow Zhang's army will be at our gates. Do you believe it or not?
How dare you conspire with a foreign power behind my back?
So the noble consort knows people from Jing. My apologies, I've heard Jing is prosperous. If the noble consort were to visit Jing, you must take me with you. Sure. As long as you kill your mother, I'll take you to experience the most bustling streets of Jing.
What are you waiting for? This mother and son are either spies or traitors. Seize them now.
Yes, who dares? Tomorrow Zhang's army will be at our gates.
Mother.
Seeking death. Seize them all, yes. Your Majesty, the Empress Dowager has arrived late. You must have been frightened. Bring it in. Your Majesty, with this cannon bestowed by the Empress Dowager, our great Qi will fear no enemy.
Mother's sacrifices for the nation, I will always remember in my heart.
Empress Dowager, long live, long live, long live.